Small doses. So anyways, we're going to welcome the next young lady up to the stage. Very funny. My little sister in comedy, and I'm going to set her up so she fails fucking horribly. Anyways, I love you very much. Get up here and knock these people dead. Miss Karen Larson.
Hey, you guys. How you guys doing?
Yeah.
Wait, what? How you guys doing? Yeah, there you go. There's that energy. All right, so like he said, my name is Karen. As you can see, I'm Asian, but I have put on some weight over the last year. So some people do guess Mexican. Oh, and my little sister just laughed way too hard for that. Give it up for my little sister, Sue. Isn't she gorgeous? She wore these high heels just to be taller than me. What the fuck? See how that sibling rivalry never goes away? I know. So anyways, I'm Asian. I'm actually Korean, and I was adopted. I know. And I grew up around all white people. My parents were white. And so people always ask me growing up, are you from North or South Korea? What? I know. I'm like, have you not read a history book in the last 30 years? I mean, we all know North Korea is communist, right? We're not like Sarah Palin. Yeah. I mean, nothing gets out of North Korea. They lock everything down, you know? Especially kids, okay? I mean, adopting a baby out of North Korea, that would be like the US having an all-black president. That's not gonna happen. Sorry, Herman Cain. Not gonna happen. So then people would say, well, what's it like to be adopted? You know, because they all have their natural parents. And I'd be like, well, it's kind of like not being molested by your stepdad. Grateful, but slightly rejected, right? What? Well, I mean, let's face it, come on now. We all like a little extra attention. Even if it's negative when we're kids, right? Come on. So then they would say, well, don't you want to find your birth parents? No, not really. Why not? I don't know, I guess I kind of took the hint when they left me on the doorstep to an orphanage. Dickhead, right? Yeah. But, I mean, I gotta say, growing up in America, being adopted, it's fucking awesome. I mean, the great thing is that, especially when you're around white people or non-white people, I mean, I can say anything and people will just believe me. Because we're smart, right, Sue? Yeah. Like, take for instance, the last guy I dated was white, right? And I have this rule, you guys, no sex for 90 days. Because you gotta get to know somebody, right? But don't get me wrong, you can go down on me at any time. But anyways, just like a man, you know, he got really like, you know, anxious and he whipped it out like a Brett Favre. And I'm like, whoa, baby, that's not gonna physically fit inside me. And he believed me. I know, right? I mean, I'm saying, he wasn't a manager of Tom Thumb just for fun, you guys.
Eventually I knew you were a liar.
Ew, no, I'm just kidding. But the bad thing about being Asian around a bunch of howlies is that every guy I ever dated thought I wanted to love him long time. No, I just want to come and for them to go. That's my idea of a happy ending. You know what I'm saying? And just so you know, not every brother in here is too buku. Ask your wife. But sometimes, you guys, good stereotypes can work against us. Like in the first grade, I actually failed math. Shut up, bitch. Just because you were in the accelerated math? No. No, but I actually failed math and my parents were pissed, you guys. they actually wanted to send me back to Korea. They were like, we did not spend all this money on an Asian baby for you to suck at math. Like, they thought I was defective, like they got a defective, lemon Asian or something. It was bad, and I had to go to therapy. But now that I'm a parent myself, I kind of get it, because it's like, it'd be like you or I adopting a baby from, say, Africa, and then you get them, and they can't swat the flies out of their own eyes. You'd be like, what the heck? Let me see those papers. Are they from Somalia? What? Where's my diamond ring? Or from Ethiopia, right? You get them and they're obese. You'd be like, what the hell? All that money I sent over there? Yeah. Bad. So, I'm sure it's no shocker. I have a therapist. I've been seeing a therapist for pretty much my whole frickin' life. But it sucks when you have to move and then you have to go see another therapist because, you change jobs, and then it's like, well, they won't cover your therapist, so you gotta go interview for a new one, right? That's always fun. So the last time I had to do that, I went to this woman, and it was supposed to be a free consultation. Don't ever fall for that shit, it's not free. So she had me fill out all these forms, right? And then she says, well, Karen, I think you might have a borderline personality disorder. And now you owe me $150. So I gave her 75 and told her to get the rest from the other bitch. Yeah, fuck her. Like, I could tell myself that, duh, right? So, I'm still seeing her, though, because she kind of helps me. So she was like, well, I think you have some abandonment issues. And I'm like, well, we were trying to figure out where that came from. And I said, well, I think we boiled it down. It might be the time that my parents left me in the donation bin at Goodwill on their way out. And then she said, I have a sexual superiority complex. Mm. Between you and I, she just wants to fuck me too. Yeah. And then, most recently, like 2 weeks ago, she confronted me on my last dysfunctional relationship because I've been working hard, you guys, to get rid of all of those. And I was like, get bent, bitch. I'm a Vikings fan for life. Woo! Yeah. All right. Even though they suck. But ponder, We've got hope again. It's like, ooh, ooh, yeah. But I gotta say, I don't know what your, religious affiliation is, but I gotta say my atheist friends have the hardest time with death. And I really think it's because of this. They know when they die, they're going to Wisconsin. And no one wants to be a Packer fan. No one. Right? So, I'm a parent. I'm a single parent now. Are there any mama bears in the crowd? Jesus, I'm not paying you $10 for you to be like, yeah! Woo! Anybody have kids? Yeah! Not that you know of, Al. Yeah, doesn't count. They grow fast, don't they, you guys? Holy crap. It seemed like just yesterday the condom broke. I remember when my kids were, I have 2 kids. I have a girl cub and a boy cub. I remember when my daughter was potty training, and she used to get her front and back confused. And she used to, kids. I'm pretty I'm liberal. I'm not uptight. I don't have a stick up my ass. So they'd come in when I'm going to the bathroom or whatever, and it'd be like, whatever. So she went to daycare one time. She told everyone, Mommy has a hairy butt. And I got so much shit, I had to move her into a different daycare, you guys. It was bad. And then my son, he was around that age, and he was like, one day he noticed his balls, right? He was in the bathtub, and he just started pulling on him, yanking. What is this? Oh my God! And I was like, my husband at the time, he wasn't home yet, so I'm like, well, those are your testicles. You don't want to do that. Doesn't that hurt? He's like, oh, I'm going to call him Johnny Bravo. But anyways, so now my daughter's 15 and my son is 14. When my daughter started high school, she came home and she was like, Mom, it was before homecoming, and she was like, Mom, you have to teach me how to grind dance because all the kids are doing it, even the teachers. And if you guys aren't familiar with grind dancing, that's where you're basically like, you know, having sex with your clothes on, whatever. So I did. What? So like she asked me to teach her how to give head. We all know you gotta wait till you're at least 16 for all that, right? Or 14 if you're Mexican. So my son just went to his first homecoming this year. He's a freshman. And he comes home and he tells me, Mom, I grinded with 12 girls. Like, really? Great. Yeah, my friend Evan, who's an 11th grader, he was like, Alex, we need to get you some ass. He's like, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go mount up on that girl over there. Mount up, nice. And then I'm gonna act like I have to go to the bathroom and then you take over and mount up on her. What the hell? So this is why you guys need to talk to your kids about sex. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah, and he just joined Twitter. And guess what his handle is? Mr. Steal Your Girl. What the hell? But I really can't say anything, right? I mean, I can't be hypocritical because mine is one funny gook. Yeah. Anyways, but it's funny because now that I'm doing comedy, and now that they're teenagers, it's like they think they can like critique me. Which is bullshit, right? I gave them life, came out of my vagina. What the hell? But they're like, oh, Mom, you're so immature. What? See if I share my Skittles with you. And they're like, oh, you dress like a teenager. I mean, tonight I dressed up because, you know, Furry told me that. Furry's Dave. He told me it's a white collar crowd. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll take out the pearls, whatever. Dust them off. But it's like, seriously, it's like, when did Hello Kitty go out of style? It's classic. Right, Sue?
Right.
That's right. They don't even know. They think they know everything, but they don't.
I had it in the wash, though. It wasn't ready.
Yeah, and then they say, I'm inappropriate. Okay, this is what happened, you guys. And I'm not saying I'm a perfect parent, but I love my kids more than anything, okay? My daughter asked me for a rabbit for her birthday. Well, how the fuck was I supposed to know that she wanted the one without batteries? Come on, right? Yeah. So, any single ladies in the crowd, or are you all fucking married? All right, fine. Well, I'm single, and it's great for the most part. I get the bed to myself, come and go as I please. You don't have to deal with jealousy or anything like that. But sometimes it sucks because I just really need some dick. I'm just being honest with you guys. You gotta appreciate that, right? Oh, yeah. I mean, we're in Minnesota. Minnesota nice, fuck that. Let's just tell it like it is, right? I mean, sometimes you just need some dick, right? And not one that's fucking plastic with batteries. Okay, so, you know, it's been a long time when you're like in the grocery store in the produce section, and you have all you can do from like, you have to restrain yourself from putting it inside you. I know you know what I mean. She took a drink of her beer. She's like, yeah, I'm with somebody here, but I know what you mean, girl. Yeah, like when everything around you starts to look like a phallic symbol, right? But it's cool. I mean, like, obviously masturbation, right? We all masturbate, right? It's okay to admit it. And it's completely healthy. My gynecologist said so. And I mean, I've gotten so proficient at making love to myself, I've thought about going pro, taking it on the road. But the problem with masturbation is you're doing it to yourself. So you know how it's gonna start and how it's gonna end. For me, smoking a cigarette, making myself lay in the wet spot. So, you know what I wish I could do? Oh, well, before I say that. So I'm a really open person, so I posted it on Facebook, okay? Because I wanted some feedback. I was like, you guys, I'm really frustrated, you know. This masturbation thing is not working out for me, and I don't like to pick up random dudes from bars, whatever. So my friend's like, Karen, just sit on your hand and make it go numb. I tried that. Have you guys ever tried to move a part of your body after it goes numb? Here's what it's like. Because I tried it, you guys. More than once. So I sat on my hand, it's numb, right? I look like a stroke victim trying to get off. It doesn't work. Yeah. So I guess I wish I could just detach my mind from my hand, right? So at least when I'm 2 fingers deep, it feels like someone else. It's okay, you can laugh. We're at a comedy show. I wish I had Thing from the Addams Family, right? But instead of coming out of its box, it's going into mine. Yeah. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? No one would ever fucking get married, ever. There's more, but I think I won't go there because I'm just judging by some of your guys' reactions. You're gonna come up and be like, you should come to our church on Sunday. Alright, so I'm sure you guys, this is gonna come as another shocker, but I'm a little bit slow, okay? And no, you can't have a refund. Stop it, Sue! But looking back, I mean, there were signs, okay, you guys? Like when I was growing up, there was an actual sign at the end of my block. It said, slow children at play, and it had my picture in the background. Fuck you for laughing. I thought it was a modeling gig, okay? And then there was the time I got a bike helmet for Christmas, but no bike. And I forgot to bring it tonight. Because I wanted to wear this pretty flower in my hair. And then there was the time I took private flute lessons, which my parents, that was their idea. And I was like, I took it for like 3 months, right? Like every day for 3 months. But I wasn't getting any better. And I'm like, finally I was like, what the heck, you guys? I'm blowing into this hole, nothing's coming out, and where are the finger pads? And why is it sticky? I knew someone else had been blowing on it, because I don't even wear a cherry-flavored chapstick. I mean, you guys, I'm so slow, it took me 3 times just to lose my virginity, and I still haven't found it. I know, it's okay, you can laugh at that. I laugh at it. So I don't know what it's like for you guys, but like, I don't know if I'm just lazy, depressed, or I'm just surrounded by assholes. But it's really hard for me to get up in the morning. And especially like, I mean, it's all I can do to just, you know, put a smile on my face, especially when I'm out of batteries, you guys. So the last thing I want to hear from my fucking kids is, Mom, what did you do today? When they come home from school, right? It's like, well, I got out of bed to pee this time. And I went downstairs, all the way downstairs to the couch to take my nap. Hello. And I love Skittles, and they use it against me. Yeah. Like when I finish making my dinner all gone, and I bring my plate to the sink, my daughter gives me 4 Skittles. What? It's true. And then they asked me if I brush my teeth, and it's like I run it under the water to make it look like I did. 5 Skittles. And then sometimes I even remember to flush the toilet before they get home from school. That's 10 Skittles, you guys. Money. I know. So, I'm just saying, the last thing I want to hear when they get home from school is, "So, Mom, what did you do today?" Or it could be, any stay-at-home mom or fucking white lady with a fucking rich husband who does nothing all day. And he goes, "What did you do today? I must see some dust over there." Right? But, I'm just saying, what am I, a fucking machine? Why are you critiquing me, right? Skittles aren't gonna buy me batteries, right? Okay, so my last boyfriend was 10 years younger than me. Are there any cougars in here? Speaking of cougars, doesn't someone have a birthday today? Phyllis. Everybody say happy birthday to Phyllis. I think she's turning 45, right? 19. Oh, oops. Happy birthday. She's gorgeous. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So my last boyfriend, he was 10 years younger than me. He was my first Mexican, you guys. Don't worry, I've had others since then. And he was great, you guys. He could mow the hell out of my lawn. What? This guy's like, I don't know if she's fucking racist or not. I'm not. I'm serious. He was great at landscaping. I don't know why. But, we got along really good, except when it came to the oral exam at first, I asked him to go down on me, and he went too far, you guys. Like, way too far. And he was like, "Oh, who does your toenails? Muy bonita." And I was like, "Oh, no, Papi, up here." So I had to draw a line with a Sharpie up here. I was like, "No, don't cross this." But of course, Mexicans, they have to hop the fence, right? But eventually he got it, They're hardworking. Mexicans are hardworking. They are. They will really focus for a hot meal or a green card. So in no time at all, I was squirting everywhere. Okay? Yeah. Now I know why they call them wetbacks. Except I got his face and legs too. The poor guy, he looked like a polyurethane pit bull. He was so shiny, right? All I could do was look at him. I look down at him and be like, "Skittle?" Yeah. So, my gynecologist said I suffer from restless vagina syndrome. Furry suffers from it too? Well, no, I'm serious, you guys. She really said I suffer from this. And she said it's probably due to an iron deficiency, which I've had my whole life. Or it could be because I'm a whore. But anyways, I love my gynecologist. I don't know about you guys, but my gynecologist sends me postcards when it's time for my next visit. Yeah, I know. VIP. So I got one the other day, right? I said, "Oh, time for your next pap smear." It's like, "Oh, I feel like I just had one, but okay." And then I flipped it over. There's a picture of a vagina on it. Like, okay. It said scratch and sniff. Okay. Nothing, which is good, right? It doesn't smell. That's good, right? Right? Anyways, and then she even put a note. She's like, "Looking forward to seeing you. Hugs and kisses, Judith. P.S. I'm a Scorpio." So now I'm thinking she wants to do a little bit more than just a pap smear. I don't know. we're really good friends. I've been going to her for years, you guys. She knows me inside and out. And like, she's really smart. Well, did I mention she's Jewish? I mean, they're really smart, okay? Like, I had no idea. Before I met her, I didn't know that the rabbit was a gynecological tool. I didn't. Did you? Or that motorboating was part of a breast exam? I had no idea. She's really smart, you guys. She's like MBA smart. Yeah, and then she's really spontaneous too, you guys. Like, last time I was there, I'm like laying up on the stirrups, right? And she jumps up and she's like, okay, my turn. So I got to play doctor too. That was awesome. But then I got the bill and she charged me full price. What the hell? Thought we could at least go Dutch. I mean, I know my insurance is starting to get a little suspicious about our weekly visits or whatever. But you know, I'm single, right? What am I gonna do? So I'm getting older, right? Like everybody. There's nothing we can do about it. Can't freeze ourselves. But you know you're getting older, ladies, when you have to wear a sports bra just to brush your teeth. Right? So you don't want it to hit the frickin'. And I actually looked into, I mean, I'm not like superficial or anything like that, but, you know, I looked into getting a breast lift. $6,000? Are you kidding me? No way, I can't afford that. So, I was like, I know, I'll just pierce my nipples and wear a magnetic choker, right? Do the same thing. Oh, okay, this is embarrassing, even for me, when I wrote it. Anyone who's ever had kids, any woman who's ever had kids, we know, it doesn't matter how many crunchies you do, or how much you diet, your body is never the same after you have kids, right? Can I get an amen? Yes. Okay. Amen. And I love sex, you guys. I mean, it's not just because I'm Asian. I just love sex. But I dread when your partner is like, hey, baby, get on top. It's like, oh, my God. You know? Can we turn the lights off? No, baby, I want to see all of you. And I swear to God, it's like they turn on lights that you don't even know exist. The low beams, the high beams. Oh, holy shit. Right? It's like, all of you. There's no way you're looking good in this light. And so you're just on top and you're like, okay, I look like Beyonce. So you're like, oh. Hey, look, baby, I'm smiling at you in 2 places. I know, I'm really embarrassed now. But it's true, you guys. Who doesn't feel like that? Come on. It's like, oh, I didn't know you thought muffin top was sexy, but okay. So I'm a comic, and I'm a paid comic, and I know this is going to come as another shocker, but it doesn't exactly pay all the bills, so thanks for not laughing. I'm looking at ways to make more money, and I thought, well, duh, I'm Asian. I'm gonna start my own phone sex operation. But because I'm articulate, I'm gonna call it, I will love you for an appropriate amount of time. What do you think? Yeah. Then when I get enough money from that, I'm gonna start my own magazine called Period for Women. But some months I'm gonna send it out late. Just to fuck with my subscribers. Why not, right? And then when I get enough money from that, I'm gonna buy a racehorse. Because I love horses. I mean, not like the Queen. That was weird. But I mean, I love horses, so I'm gonna buy a racehorse and I'm gonna call it My Face. Because how cool would that be? People in the crowd are like, hey, who's riding my face? Right? And then you hear the announcer, he's like, And now we have Wiener circling my face. Wiener is obviously the jockey, right? And now we have Wiener circling my face. Right? Oh, looks like Wiener has gotten my face all excited. He prematurely tried to start on my face. Oh look, Wiener is trying to console my face by giving him a carrot. And then it starts, pow, bang, whatever. Right, the race starts, and you're like, and here we go, and they're off. And Bouncing Betty is neck and neck with my face. And here comes Dirty Sanchez to the right of my face. And next to him comes the half Asian horse, Leave Me Alone. And behind him, Fat Bottoms, right? Right? So they're going along and okay, I can't remember all that. But anyways, it's a good joke, you guys. That's gonna be my closer one day. It's a funny premise, right? Okay, so. Well, I remember one thing. It was like, okay, so then my face throws up, right? And then the commentator's like, oh, look at all that shit coming out of my face. Must be all those carrots. All right, so I'm gonna end on this. Have I been up here long enough? What? Wow! Fuck you, Furry. Furry, that's my nickname for him. You bet you can't guess why.
Yep, but it'll cost you $19.95 to find out.
I'm gonna end on this, you guys. So doing comedy, well, I hate rumors, you guys. Do you guys hate rumors? Bullshit, right? But I do comedy, so it's like you got all these creative people, right? Just making up shit about people. So there's this rumor going around about me from an actual female comic that I'm actually sleeping my way up the comedy ladder. What? I mean, if I were sleeping my way up the comedy ladder, I wouldn't be doing a feature set at the Lakeside for $75. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm okay at comedy, but I'm really fucking great at fucking, okay? Thank you guys, you've been great.